Ooh, okay. This looks so much better than I thought it would. Okay. So excuse me while I just do like a last few couple of touches. A little too high there. Nope, still a little too high. This is my first time going live in the new space, and oh, I look so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay. So today's plan of attack. First, okay. So we're gonna talk about the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta, the Ulta sale, which I can't believe it's like already happening. I thought this happened like later in the spring, early summer, but no, it's now. Oh, Quinny is here. Hi. Oh, okay. I thank you everyone who voted in the poll to pick a time. Now that I can kind of live stream whenever, I'm trying to figure out, what days and times would work best because this is the first live stream. The next live stream is going to be for the Sephora sales because that's going to be, I think, the first week of April. So stay tuned for that. That might be a Friday night stream. Okay, so plan of attack for today. What I want to do is first do a quick review of what I currently have in my Ulta cart because I was slowly but surely adding things to my cart because there are quite a few things I want to pick up, a few things that I noticed were on sale even before like the 21 Days of Beauty started. So I want to go through those real quick. And then we're going to go through the 21 days, day by day, the same way I've done for the rest of the 21 days ever since I started this channel. Let me see. Once the replay is processed, I will go back and add links and do playlists up in the cards. So around here, I will add the playlist of all of my sale recommendations, all my Sephora sale, all my Ulta sale. I keep all those live streams up. So I have a whole playlist of a couple of years worth of recommendations there if you guys want to check those out. And then a quick makeup. So what's on my eyes? I'm actually wearing the BH Cosmetics Crystal Zodiac palette. I did a 3 looks, 1 palette with that, and I just finished filming it today. So that'll be up according to my schedule, probably next Sunday. Don't hold me to it, but it will be coming out soon. So I did do 3 looks with that palette. Very surprised. I was actually like really impressed with how it turned out. Oh, and Brooke's here. Hi, Brooke. She said your makeup looks so nice. Thank you. Oh, I was actually kind of worried because I've got like a little bit rubbed off down here. I did my makeup earlier this morning so I could film a couple of videos, and then I took Rex for a walk and I had to put a mask on when I went to walk him. But I'm glad it didn't completely like rub away. All right, let me just chug some cold brew. I don't even drink cold brew that often, but I knew for this kind of live stream I would need something to keep me going. Okay, so first let's talk about what is currently in my Ulta cart. Let's see if I can do it like this. So I stole Alvin's computer because, okay, so for the what's in my cart, I kind of thought I would do this or on my phone. But like for the 21 days, normally I get the catalog in the mail from Ulta. Like I haven't gotten any of my Ulta mail ever since I moved, and I changed my address, and it hasn't been shipped to my old address either. So that's kind of annoying. But I just wanted to go through what's currently in my cart. So I don't know if anyone knows why, but like the majority of Kylie Cosmetics on the Ulta website is now on sale. I don't know if they're going to like redo some packaging. I don't know if they're no longer going to be carried in Ulta, but everything is on sale. So I currently have, let's see if this is actually going to show up. Oh, look, it is. So I have the khaki bronzer because I've never tried a Kylie bronzer before. So I wanted to try that. So I've got the khaki bronzer in my cart, as well as 2 of the concealers. I love so much the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. I have 2 shades in my cart, and they're on sale. So normally they're $20, which, yeah, it's a bit crazy, but I thought they were really good and pretty much worth that. So those are $8 now. Like I said, it's been on sale, and it's been on sale like this for at least 2 weeks, which is kind of shocking to me. So those are on sale. I've got all 3 of those in my cart, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different NYX eyeliners in my cart. So let me show you. I'm actually wearing one of the eyeliners today. This is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick. So this is the green liner I have in my waterline today. This is one of the best liners I have ever tried. And I love that they have almost every single color in this line. This is one of the only like deep, richly pigmented liners that I've seen stay in my waterline for a full day. So I had to jump on it. I really wanted to get some other colors, like a white, a black. I wanted to get a yellow, some purples to match for my Pan That palette. So I added all of those to my cart. When I first added them, they were NYX. All of NYX was like buy two, get one free. And so it was a little bit cheaper. But those liners are only $8 and they do last a long time. So I wanted to get those liners. I also have a NYX glitter glue in my cart because this one is just about empty. I think this lasted me well over a year. I've had this for a long time. And I need another one. I've used this for so many different looks and so many different formulas, and even formulas that I don't like how this works with at first. I find different ways to make it work. So this is one of my like go-to products of all time, is just the NYX glitter glue. So I have one of those in my cart, and that's actually what prompted the whole order. I really needed a new NYX glitter glue, so I was like, oh, let me see what else I can add to my cart. So all of that, and then the last thing that I have in my cart is an e.l.f. Camo CC cream. Now, I don't want to spoil too much because I did just film a review roundup that's going to go up sometime next week where I reviewed that actual CC cream, but I did not get it in the right shade. So I really wanted to get it in the shade 120N, which I think is their lightest shade. We shall find out. But that's what I currently have in my cart. Now, I did take a quick peek at the 21 Days of Beauty page, and I went back and I actually rewatched my 21 Days of Beauty sale from the fall of last year. I think it got worse. I was looking through, and during my last sale review live stream, I mentioned that it was like majority skincare and only like a little bit of makeup. But there were still quite a few things. Like I was able to go through my collection, pick out some things. Like they had Stila glitter and glows on there. They had some Lorac palettes on there. But now ooh, I don't like it. I don't think it's a good sale this time. So let's get into it, shall we? I wish I could do like Streamlabs and have like a dual screen up here, but I've just got an old Mac and I know it would not handle that. So we're going to do our best to work off of either my phone or off of the laptop that I borrowed. Let's see. Right. I'm just going to change the brightness just a little bit. And I wanted to flip it because this is technically a touch screen too. I feel like I'm a teacher. Oops, there it goes. It's not working. Oh, I closed my window. Technical difficulties. Hold on. All right. I wish I knew how to detach it. I'm pretty sure you can detach the actual part of it. Okay. So it starts today. Ulta 21 Days of Beauty starts today. Oh, and Brooke had a great question. Brooke said, why do you think they're not offering good sales anymore? No one is buying anything. That's personally, I'm not 100% sure because I know like when this first started, it seems like they were targeting like people, I mean, teenagers and young adults and makeup. It seemed like their target demographic. But as it's gone on and every sale that I've seen, it's gotten more targeted, I guess, towards older generations. And I only say that because it's like a lot of anti-aging skincare. It's a lot of like the diet pills and nutritional supplements. It's a lot of things that I really don't think people of our generation are really looking to buy. But like as it's gone on, I can count on one hand the amount of makeup products here that I like and would recommend. So I really don't know. I thought that, especially like this year, I thought they would try to do more makeup. But then again, I don't know. I have no clue what their margin is on this makeup. Odds are the makeup that they're selling during those 21 Days of Beauty, they're probably not making like any money off of it because they're cutting them like almost in half. Like today, they have the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner from Stila is half off. And then the rest of it, that's the only makeup product today. So like that's the craziest thing. Here we go. Okay, good. It's going to show up, kind of. So yeah, so they've got a Confidence in a Cream from It Cosmetics. They've got the Stila Waterproof Liner. They've got a Lancome Perfume. And then they've got the Clinique Dark Spot Corrector. So that's, what, 3 non-makeup items and then only 1 makeup item? And that's the very first day. And I am surprised. So they're coming right out the gate with their Stila, because normally that's like one of their most popular like sale products are the Stila liners. Christine says, I want that new face. But yeah, so it just seems like their demographic shifted. And so I kind of want to see, like, are they actually seeing more sales come through? Because I've seen so many people like review, like, I think this week, the common video seen across like YouTube, at least the channels that I'm subscribed to, are people just roasting the 21 Days of Beauty because there's like nothing good there. But let's go through it and we'll see. So for today, the only thing I would recommend is that Stila liner, which is one of the only products I would recommend out of the 21 Days of Beauty. I actually just finished reviewing it, and it's in my, I think I just recycled it. But I got a mini. Sephora, the point perks, I'm pretty sure they had they had a mini as a 100 point perk a while ago. So, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Let me get some more coffee. Hold on, guys. Okay, so yes, so the 100 point perk, and that lasted me a long time. So that it is a really good liner, but I do think the regular price of $22 is kind of ridiculous for a liner, especially when there are so many good ones from the drugstore. $11, while I think it is still a little bit pushing it, I do think $11 is way better. So if you were interested in the Stila, I would say pick that up today. That's really interesting, Christine. So Christine said, I feel like the spring 21 days is more skincare focused and the fall one more makeup oriented. That's interesting. I went back, so like this morning while I was doing my makeup, I rewatched my live stream from last fall. And I kind of said the same things. I was like, there's way more skincare than makeup. I didn't go back and like count the ratio, but it seems like a gradual change. Like every year, I feel like they're doing less makeup and they're doing more skincare and more, I was going to say hair care, but no, they don't do hair. That is actually something I would be interested in seeing more of, is hair care. I really don't think they do anything with hair for the 21 Days of Beauty, which is surprising if they're really pushing like the skincare. Okay, so I think we did everything for day 1. So let's go over to day 2, which is Monday tomorrow. Let's see if I can click through. Okay, so can you see anything? No, it's bright. Boop doop. Wish I had a better like actual tablet. Kind of. Ha ha ha. So let's see. We have okay, 2 makeup. We have half and half for tomorrow. So tomorrow is 50% off Smashbox, and they specifically say it's only the original photo finish primer. I have tried that primer, and it's decent, but I do think it's really overpriced, and especially the full price, $37 for that primer. That's a bit much. By a bit, I mean ridiculously much. $18.50 for that primer. I still think that's a bit much. It's I've been really loving like good affordable primers. I actually just recently picked up some primers from Milani that have been really good. Primers from Shop Miss A, those are $1. Those are really good. Christine said skincare is hot right now and you buy it more often. That's a really good point. I think you're right in that they're trying to push more like regimen kind of things and like less like things you would only buy once, like an eyeshadow palette or something like that. Yeah, that's a really good point. And I don't think I've ever actually tried this concealer. So the other makeup product on sale for tomorrow, the 15th, is the Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. So I've never tried that concealer, but let me see. I tried the one concealer. Was it the Face and Body? I forgot which one. I've only tried one, and it was all right. You know, I thought it was a little overpriced, a little overhyped. So seeing it for $12, if I didn't already have like a drawer full of concealer, I might pick it up just to try it out, but nothing is like really making me like want to try it. Brooke said, do you buy from Ulta as much as you used to? Okay, so I definitely used to buy from Sephora more often than Ulta. Ever since I've moved, I've kind of flipped it because from Ulta, I'm trying to get more of like my everyday kind of like hygiene essentials, like deodorant, shower gel, everything else that we might need for the household from Ulta, especially because I also got a couple of Ulta gift cards for Christmas and my birthday and then as moving gifts. So I've kind of flipped it. I think ever since I've moved, at least here in 2021, I've placed 2 Sephora orders and they were both for just one product and they were the loose powders that I just got. Let me grab those. So I really wanted to get a Laura Mercier loose powder. So I got that, and then I got the Tatcha powder. And I believe Tatcha is only carried at Sephora. Not sure about Laura Mercier. But other than that, I've been buying most of my stuff from Ulta. I went in store shopping at Ulta, I think twice, because I had those gift cards and we couldn't use them online for some reason. Because it wasn't just an Ulta gift card, it was like a gift card you could use at a couple of different stores, and Ulta was one of them. So I went in store a couple times. I placed an online order, and I'm about to place another one because eventually, once we get to the one day where like I want to buy something during the sale, I'm going to buy the rest of what's in my cart too. So that's a good question. So I would say now I buy more from Ulta than I used to, and definitely less from Sephora. And if I wasn't, so if Sephora didn't automatically carry everyone's status over, I did not spend enough in 2020 to get Rouge again. Because a lot of people that happened to, they kept everyone's status. So if you were Rouge in 2020, they kept a Rouge in 21. So I don't know if I would hit Rouge for next year, just because I'm not really shopping from Sephora that much anymore. Dinksha, I hope I pronounced that correctly, said, I love your vid so much that it's 1:45 a.m. here in India. Loads of love. Oh, thank you. Oh, hope you don't have to get up too early tomorrow. Oh, and this, I burnt myself making chicken parm a couple of days ago. So ignore that. The chicken parm was delicious, though. Just in case anyone was wondering. Uh-huh. All right, so the 15th. So this is the second day. There were 2 skincare products listed. One was Murad. So they've got 50% off the Murad Essential C Day Moisture. So it's a moisturizer that was $65 full price. That's, oof. My favorite moisturizers are from the drugstore. They're the CeraVe. I almost squished the 2 names together. Cetaphil and CeraVe. There we go. So those are my favorite. So it's just seeing, even on sale, this thing is $32. That's crazy. Here's a question. Do you guys think the markup is bigger on makeup or skincare? Because the markup on makeup is like astronomical. But seeing these skincare prices, I can't help but think it's got to be more, right? Is that also a reason why they might be doing more skincare now? Because they can definitely like make more of that margin? I don't know. I also don't want to do math that much. There's a reason why I'm an editor. Amanda said, hey, everyone. Hey, Amanda. Well, I'm going to chug some more cold brew. All right. And then the other product for March 15th is this Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. That sounds like a Starbucks drink and not like a face cream. And the Wild Dew Essence Treatment. Okay, so first off, I haven't really heard much of anything about the brand Peach and Lily. Second, those just sound very floofy. Right? I'm not sure. But yeah, even then, so their regular prices are $40 and they're on sale for $20. I'm not in the market for a matcha pudding antioxidant cream unless I can add it to my cold brew. Ew, I just realized matcha and cold brew would be nasty. Sidebar. Our new coffee maker can make matcha lattes, and they are delicious. So back to my first question about makeup and markups. Christine said, I still feel like makeup has a higher markup. I think you're probably right thinking about like the ingredients that you have to use to make the skincare versus like the makeup. Brooke said, I think of luxury skincare as much more overpriced than like high-end makeup for some reason. I'm not sure why though. I agree, especially when you're seeing like, what was it? La Mer. Like if you've seen La Mer prices, like their foundation being like $120 and like their moisturizer being like $300. Like that is just like bananas. Alrighty. So that was everything for the 15th. And I don't know if I should specify. So I don't recommend anything from that day. I'll make it blatantly clear and probably give examples when I recommend a product. Otherwise, I'm just kind of going through and ranting about them as I go. So next, so Tuesday, March 16th, we only have one makeup product, and that is 50% off the Cover FX Luminous Tinted Moisturizer and Custom Application Brush. I didn't even know that was a thing. The tinted moisturizer. I have been on like a BBCC tinted moisturizer like kick. I don't know. I've just been really onto them. But $39 full price, $19.50 on sale. I don't know. I don't know. I also never tried any like liquid-based products from Cover FX. I did love their blushes. And I noticed they did not have their blushes here last time. I think that was the big product that I got for the last fall 21 Days of Beauty, were their blush duos. Amazing. I still use those. They're amazing. I'm glad I got them, especially on sale. That was a good investment. But this, I'm not a huge fan. Not really drawn towards it. What I am kind of drawn towards, I keep going on so many sidebars. We're going to be here for a while. I think it's the cold brew. I think the cold brew is getting to me. On my last Sephora order, I got these samples of the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. Once upon a time, back when I was in college, this was like one of the first foundations I ever tried and consistently liked. So I wanted to see which shade would be closest to me. And eventually, I think I'm going to pick up, because they did reformulate it. So they re-released it. I don't think it's the same formula, but that's something I want to pick up. Sidebar. All right, so the rest of the products for March 16th, Tuesday, we've got a Shiseido moisturizing cream. Again, I like drugstore moisturizers. There's the Cero Vital, 50% off, and I'm pretty sure that's like the diet pill, right? I don't recommend doing anything drug or supplement related unless you talk to your doctor about it first. I personally feel, I think I mentioned this in my last video that I did on Sephora or Ulta sales, but I feel a little bit icky when like Sephora and Ulta carry like supplements and like diet pills. It's one thing to sell and try to like market like makeup or topical, like that's a difference. Topical products versus products you ingest. Make sure if you're ever looking into products that you actually ingest, you talk to your doctor. Blatantly clear. Okay, then the last product for March 16th is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser Daily Foaming Wash. So it's on sale for $20. I got a mini of this, and actually it wasn't even me. My grandma, of all people, got, what was that big brand FabFitFun. She got FabFitFun for a couple of months. And she didn't like any of the products that she got in them. So she ended up just giving away most of the stuff. And she got like an exfoliate in there. So she gave it to me. I thought it was all right. Again, I just think it's expensive. There's just so much skincare that's expensive. And I feel like now in 2021, we don't need to spend an arm and a leg to get good skincare, especially when you have to consistently buy it. That's the thing that's getting me. Even back when like I loved, what was it, Sunday Riley, the Luna sleeping oil. Back when I loved that, I would baby it because I didn't want to keep rebuying it. It's so expensive. But I found a great dupe for it at the drugstore. So I am a big proponent of you can find a great affordable skincare regimen without having to like mortgage a house. Ugh. So that's everything for the 16th. Let's go to the 17th, so Wednesday. Okay, so I actually have a recommendation here. Let's talk about the things I don't recommend, though. First, there's half off of the Strivectin Super C Retinol Brighten and Correct Vitamin C Serum. This thing was $72. And it's on sale for $36. I have a vitamin C from The Ordinary that's like $12. And it's a good vitamin C. Yeah, so no, that's still expensive. That's still expensive. And then there's more. Oh, this is a primer. So the other product is 50% off Juice Beauty Stem Cellular CC Cream and Phytopigments Illuminating Primer. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Juice Beauty. I've seen it when I've gone into Ulta, but I've never like heard of it outside of Ulta, you know? Has anyone ever heard of it or seen people use it? Or I have honestly no idea. And let's see. Oh, so Dingsha said there's a brand called Nykaa here in India, which is kind of like shopping websites for makeup that recently started selling e.l.f. cosmetics. Ooh, that's awesome. There are so many e.l.f. cosmetic products that I mean, they've got some really bad products, but they've got some winners. And honestly, that Camo CC cream, that's a winner. Again, I don't want to spoil too much because I just filmed a review, but I really do like that Camo CC cream. Christine said Juice Beauty is meh. Thank you. Okay. Because honestly, looking at the prices, those prices are pretty high. Oh, you might be wondering why I have a chopstick in my cold brew. I don't have any straws, and I didn't have anything to mix it with, so I just threw a chopstick in there. I got this in Japan, though. It's cute. Okay, and then the last thing that is on sale. I don't like how they do this. Let me see if I can actually get it. But whenever they do, here we go, where it's like a bunch of brands lumped together. So it's like 50% off all of Beauty Bakery, Mented Cosmetics, Persona, and Sarah Happ. Like, can't you just like break those up and actually display the products? Because there are so many great like hidden gems in there. Something I would 100% recommend if you have the funds or the interest, the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. That is an amazing, amazing loose powder. I love it. I don't know how much the actual full price of that powder is, but I purchased it at the full price and I love it at the full price. And if you can get it on sale, I would say do so. It is fantastic. I love that powder. Persona. I believe, who was it? Christina Chang is, I believe, panning a Persona palette. And I've heard nothing but great things about Persona eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I am going to set a reminder on my calendar to pick this up because it's actually specifically a palette that I want later on. But I would recommend checking out the Persona eyeshadow palette if you are so inclined, and make sure you check out Christina's channel to see, I believe it's their Identity palette that she's panning for 2021. And if you're interested in Beauty Bakery, their flower setting powder, amazing, amazing. Thea Isabel said, just arrived here. Love your eyeshadow look. Thank you. Oh, for people who weren't here at the beginning, I did use the BH Cosmetics Crystal Zodiac palette for my eyes, and I did film this look. I have a 3 looks, 1 palette coming out sometime next week, and this will be one of the looks. Oh, Dingsha said that website that's selling the e.l.f. products is a little expensive. Hopefully the prices do go down over time. Christine said, I've heard good things about the Mented glosses. I didn't even know they... honestly, I don't really know much about Mented Cosmetics. I should take a look. I feel like there are so many... I mean, Ulta carries so many brands that I feel like they get lost. Yeah. And it looks like, so I clicked through and it looks like the only products that are on sale from each brand is the flower powder from Beauty Bakery on that day. So I do recommend the powder. It is amazing. And then the Mented lip gloss. Looks really pretty though. Let me see the lip gloss. Okay, they have a few colors. Let me look into that. So that is everything for March 17th, which is going to be this upcoming Wednesday. Moving on to the 18th. Can you guys hear Rex? He's like, I gave him a big rawhide stick to like keep him a little bit busy while I'm on live stream, and he just dropped it onto the hardwood floor. He's adorable. Love him. Sue said, I find Clinique has such a great deal on official website. For which products? Or is it just overall, or is it for specific products? And Christine said, Mented is a Black-owned brand, and it's also in Target now. Ooh, I have to check that out. One thing I've noticed in like the newer or the better kept Targets in our area, they have the makeup section that looks kind of like a mini Sephora. Which, wait, are they the ones that are... No, is it Kohl's? I forgot what company was partnering with Sephora to put more mini stores in there. I forgot which one it was. Oh, thank you guys for the Rex love. Chonky boy. He is the chonkiest of boys. I brought his bed. Normally so this is half of this room is my office for my day job. Half of it's the beauty room. I moved his bed in here because normally when I'm working, he likes to sit right next to me in my chair. So I moved his bed just over there so that he could still stay in the room because I know he would want to stay in here. And he's enjoying his rawhide. He's having a blast. All right, moving on to March 18th. We've got skincare, a primer. So let's do this. They have the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Once again, a moisturizer for $89 on sale for $44.50. So that's the thing. I've got such a great affordable skincare regimen that I'm never, at this point, really tempted by anything expensive anymore. And then they also have an entire line from Perricone MD half off on this day. It's the cold plasma line. It looks like whenever a brand, for some reason, feels like they need to make a line for men. That's what it looks like. All right, moving on to the actual makeup. I didn't know Lancome had like that kind of primer. I've never even heard of this. So this is the 18th, Thursday, 50% off Lancome La Base Pro Oil-Free Long Wear Makeup Primer, which is $42 normally. No, yeah. And 21 on sale. I've never even heard of this primer. It's pricey though. Has anyone ever tried a Lancome primer? Christine said Kohl's is Sephora, Target is Ulta. Thank you. I knew I was going to get them mixed up. More Rex love. Hi Heidi. I want to do another video with Rex soon. Now that we live together, because I did a couple Rex picks my makeup videos over the years. I gotta do an updated one. Maybe actually have him go through my drawers, because he'll come around here and he'll sniff and stuff while I'm doing my makeup. So maybe I'll have him actually go through and pick stuff. Okay, so the actual makeup products on sale for the 18th. We have 50% off Bare Minerals bronzers and highlighters. I have not tried anything from Bare Minerals, and I feel like every time I do a 21 Days of Beauty and I see Bare Minerals on sale, I say, oh, I want to try that, and then I never do. So I'm calling myself out there, because I probably don't want to try it. If it's been this long and I still haven't picked it up. Yeah. I mean, I've heard some people say that they've got like some holy grails from Bare Minerals, but I don't know. I feel like for the type of makeup that I do, I don't think their products would work well in my routine. But I could be wrong. And then the last makeup product on sale for the 18th is 50% off Urban Decay Cosmetics Brow Blade Waterproof Eyebrow Pencil and Ink Stain. I used to use brow pencils. I have not touched a brow pencil in over a year at this point for these bushy brows. But also, I don't think I've ever heard of that specific product. Also, ink stain for your brows. I just feel like the name could have used a little bit more workshopping there. Anyway, so no recommendations or interests from me for that day. Moving on to, looks like the next day is busy. Okay, here we go. So March 19th. So this is the first Friday. This is this upcoming Friday. We've got stuff to talk about now. Okay, first off, 50% off Ilt. First, 50% off IT brushes for Ulta. I don't think I've ever gotten an IT Cosmetics brush. I mean, they feel really soft. I mean, now because of COVID, probably not. But I used to love going into Ulta and like just touching the brushes. Things we used to do before COVID, right? But like they were so soft and they were nice, but they were expensive. Now the brushes are between $18 and $14, which is what I would normally pay. I mean, highest end of what I would pay for a good makeup brush. But I just looking around, like I can see, like I got brushes there, I got brushes there, I got brushes here. I don't really need any. As soft and as nice as they are, I think I'm good on brushes. This day, March 19th, they have 50% off of PMD, New Face, Nurse Jamie, and Foreo. I forgot what brand it is. I did a video on it a while ago. I was sent just like a electric face washer in PR, and it's pretty good. You know how many times I remember to use it? Almost never, because I just wash my face. I always forget to use it. So yeah, I used to have a Clarisonic, didn't really use it that much, and then Clarisonic like went out of business, didn't it? I think it did. But yeah, so none of those products are things that I'm reaching for or wanting to use. But then again, I am 28. Maybe I should start using one of those. Who knows? But as of right now, I don't need it. Also, which one of those was $199 full price? Was it the New Face? No, it's the Foreo. Oh, what does the Foreo even do for? Oh no, it was the New Face. The New Face is $200. The Foreo was $120, which is. Do they do my taxes too? Christine said, I have a PMD and never use it. Yeah. I also, the annoying thing too is like the ones that you have to like charge instead of just put batteries in. Once I'll use it until it dies and then I'll never charge it. And then it just sits in my bathroom dead until I remember to charge it again. Not great at it. Okay, so there's also 50% off. So this day, again, March 19th, 50% off Philosophy Anti-Wrinkle Miracle Worker Moisturizer. This is like what? I'm not drinking alcohol right now, but if I took a shot every time there was a moisturizer on sale, I'd probably be dead by now. Yeah. So yeah, again, not interested. But what I am interested in, March 19th, the first Friday of the sale, is 50% off Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighters. Now, if there was ever a time, if you were ever interested in Becca highlighters, now would be the time. They did indeed announce that they are closing. I am tempted. I know, honestly, I think this is the day to like wake up early and go online and purchase something because they're probably going to sell out like immediately. Just right offhand. I've got 2 in my everyday makeup basket. So this is the Royal Glow highlighter, the limited edition. I now have 3 of these because I bought 2 of them Mercari. So I should be set for life for this highlighter. I also have this one. Which one are you? This is the shade Moonstone. I'm actually wearing this today. Can you see highlighter? Not so much. But Moonstone, and these things are huge. And so like for the sale price of $19, I do think that's worth it because these are gigantic. So this one, I kind of just, I know this is like not the best, but because they're shutting down and because this is probably the last time we're going to see them go on sale, I want a couple of highlighters. I do. I actually really wanted that new face palette they were coming out with, but for the life of me, I don't even know if they're releasing it. I couldn't see it anywhere. I couldn't see any news about it anywhere other than like that original, like I think release post I saw on Trend Mood. Oh, I'm behind in comments. Okay. So Thea Isabel said, I love the IT Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush. It finally came to Norway this year, so I was finally able to pick it up. I do, however, have other great foundation brushes that are cheaper. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and I agree. I'm actually, so it's all the way over there, so I can't reach it. But I actually have been testing out a foundation brush from Shop Miss A. Pretty surprised. It looks basically just like a dupe for my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, so pretty impressive so far. Christine said, I panned Opal and now I'm feeling nostalgic. Yeah, that's why I panicked about the last Royal Glow highlighter that I had because I panned one whole one, and this one I'm nowhere near hitting pan on this one because I didn't want to use it because I'm like, if I use it then I'm gonna run out of it, and then I had finally realized, if I like it I should use it, and I brought it in and I was using it more, and then Becca announced they were closing, and I went right back to, oh no, I don't want to use it, I'm gonna run out. So now I have 3. Christine said, I bet there'll be a bunch of Becca highlighters in TJ Maxx soon. Probably. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. So yeah, so March 19th, add it to your calendars. If there is ever a time to get a Becca highlighter, it would be that day. And I wake up pretty early every day. I'm an early bird. So I'll probably, this might, actually no, I lied because there's a palette that I want. So I kind of want to save and place my order on the day of the palette, which we're going to get to in a couple of days. Let's see. Thea Isabel said, haha, wish I could get my hands on the Royal Glow. You seem to love it. And I do have the Champagne Pop highlighter and love it. Yes. Okay. So I love the Royal Glow. It's been like my holy grail highlighter for years now. I panned an entire one. I have 3 of them now. I probably don't need to have 3 of them, but I love it. And I don't know how actual limited edition it is. I think it's still available on QVC, maybe. But I knew they were all over Poshmark. But then again, I did buy them, so the 2 that I bought, I literally bought like the day after Becca announced they were closing. I think now, like Mercari and Poshmark, a lot of Becca stuff is sold out because everyone kind of did the same thing. They all went out and bought it. All right, so moving to the first Saturday of the sale, March 20th. We've actually got, this is the first day I've seen so far where the majority of the products on sale for the day are makeup. So, first one, 50% off Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That I hated that mascara so much. Did anyone else have a horrible experience with that mascara? That mascara for me was clumpy, was flaky, irritated my eyes, just horrific. And I've never liked it. And then also this I had the same experience with the is it Maybelline that duped it, the Lash Paradise. I also hated that mascara. It's just not my thing. It just never worked for me. And also, I hate spending that much money on mascara. Even the sale price. So this is normally $26. The sale price of 13 is still 3 times as much of my favorite highlighter. Oh my god. Thank you, Cold Brew. Of my favorite mascara. The Essence Lash Princess is one of the best mascaras. And it's like $4.99. Like $3.99, $4.99. And if you get it at Ulta, you can use your points and your coupons. Don't spend too much money on mascara. Because even the sale price here, you can do better. Here's another overhyped one. This is the overhyped day. The Tarte Shape Tape. All right. So back in the day, I fell for the hype and I bought Shape Tape and I tried to make it work. But Shape Tape was just so thick. And for someone who has like lines under my eyes, you can see them. Typically my eyeshadow covers them. But I have really dry under eyes and they have fine lines. So like Shape Tape was just not for me. I bought 1 or 2 of them. I tried to make them work. They didn't work. I ended up panning them as eyeshadow primers because I could just not use them on my under eyes. So yeah, even the sale price, again, $13.50 for a concealer. Let's see. Better concealers. Shop Missy. This thing is like $1.50. Amazing. My recent favorite's been the Dermacol. I've had this for years and I still am not anywhere close to like actually finishing it off. Great concealer. Christine said, isn't this the new moisturizing one? There's a new moisturizing one? Let me double check. Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I had not even heard they redid it. Thea Isabel said, I saw they launched an ultra creamy one of the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am quite curious of how it is compared to my favorite Too Faced Born This Way. Interesting. Interesting. They do. So it looks like both of them are going to be on sale that day, both the original Shape Tape and this new ultra creamy. I hadn't even heard of that yet. Ooh, should I try it then? Should I try the ultra creamy one and see how it works for me? Because I know I hate the original. I'm kind of curious. And if I were to get it, I would need to get it on sale. I'm not paying $27 for that Tarte concealer. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Which is also curious. Does anyone know when this came out? Because I had not even heard of this. I did not hear anyone on YouTube talking about it. I didn't see it anywhere on social media. Was this like a sneak attack launch? Okay, I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark that day, and I think I might pick one up. Because for $13.50, and if I test it out for you guys. Thea Isabel said, vote for yes. I want your opinion. I also hated the original one. Okay, I think I'm going to do it. So that's Saturday, March 20th. So I'm going to make a note. I think I might place my order that day. Okay. So everything else for March 20th, we have a Get Toned Pro Glycolic Resurfacing Toner. Again, I don't really like expensive skincare. And then I've never tried Nabla. So Nabla eyeshadows are going to be on sale. I currently have my eye on a palette that I've wanted for like actual years. Chunky boy, are you okay? He just moved somewhere. Okay. But I have not ever tried anything Nabla. I've heard that they're really good, but I am holding off because I really want to get, what is it? I want to get a Venus palette. So I think I'm going to hold off. But if you are interested in Nabla, they are 50% off, and that's online only on the 20th. So if you're interested in Nabla, check that out. So that's everything for the first week. And it only took us 45 minutes to go through. Holy Jesus. All right. Who's ready for week number 2? Okay. So just taking a quick look here, like I can probably count on one hand the amount of like actual makeup products I see here. Anyway, March 21st, Sunday. Yeah, okay, not a fan. Okay, so first we have 50% off Buxom full-on plumping lip cream. I've heard of plumping glosses, but a plumping cream? It sounds a little bit odd, doesn't it? Anyway, they're on sale for $10.50. I think I've tried one mini. Remember that Buxom gloss? What was it? Was it White Russian was the name of the gloss that everyone and their mother was like hyping back in the day? I think I tried a mini of that and it really wasn't anything. So I have not really tried anything from Buxom since. Next, we have 50% off Philosophy, the Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleanser. Again, even on sale, it's more expensive than my go-to cleanser. Meh. Next, we have 50% off Smashbox, the Halo Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer. Now, Smashbox is another brand that's kind of floating under the radar now. It's $18 on sale. Regular price is $36. I think their price, Smashbox is a brand to me that like their prices just seem a little bit too high for what they are. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really interested in that. And then the last product on sale is 50% off MAC powder blushes. Now that's definitely something I think is overpriced. There's so much of MAC that I think is overpriced and overhyped. I tried out, I think it was the Patrick Star, which I don't even want to get into the trash behavior that Patrick Star has been having lately. But I tried his one of his collabs. They had like 5 collabs with MAC, but one of the blushes, and they just were not great. That's the one thing. MAC is a bit overpriced, and then like anything limited edition or their collabs, the products are just trash. So I just steer far away from MAC now, unfortunately. Do I have any of the MAC products? I think I have some eyeshadows, and they're not fantastic. Just, yeah. I mean, there are better formulas out there. So that's everything for the 21st. The 22nd is... Ooh, okay. So for the 22nd, this is Monday, March 22nd, the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer is on sale. So it's on sale for $18. I heard a bit, this came out a while ago, right? Isn't this a little bit old now? I heard a bit about this. Not interested enough to pick it up. I need to do a video soon. I think I'm going to do it before the Sephora sale, but I need to clean out my Sephora loves list because there's quite a few foundations I want to try, and most of them are from brands that are only at Sephora. But I've never really tried too much from Pure. I think maybe I should try some more things from Pure. Anyway, speaking of expensive skincare, because of course, 50% off a Lancome skincare. I've only ever tried minis. Please don't waste your money. Please don't. And then, so they have a Sunday Riley, and this is a mini kit. So this is a kit of 2 little baby minis. They're like this big. And they were originally $28 for 2 baby minis. And they're on sale for $14. These are like the little for freebies that you would get as a point perk at Sephora. And they're selling them to you for $28. How bananas. How bananas. No. And that's the product I used to love. So that's it's Luna Sleeping Oil and then something else. Not worth the money. Not worth the money. So another online-only product for the 22nd, they have 50% off the Benefit Roller Liner Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I've never tried that. Yeah, I've never tried it, so I really don't have an opinion on it. And then something else I don't have an opinion on. The Grande Cosmetics Black Conditioning Peptide Mascara. Again, I don't like spending too much money on mascara. And on sale, this is $12.50. Normally $25 when I can get a bangin' mascara for only $4. So, stopping there. Okay, here we go. So, this is the day where I am definitely going to be placing an order because... Wait, I hope they're not just the mini palettes. Oh no, let me do some research. Oh no, they are just the mini palettes. Aw. All right, well, there goes my plan. Okay, so this is March 23rd, Tuesday, March 23rd. What I wanted to do, I have still wanted the Venus XL2 palette, that big lime crime, like the green and pink palette. I still wanted that palette after all this time. And I saw that the lime crime, it just said 50% off lime crime palettes. And I thought it included that palette, but it's only including like the mini kind of palettes. So like these size palettes, those are the only ones that are on sale. I really wanted the Venus. So then you know what? Because this was going to be the only like guaranteed order I was going to place. So instead, I think I'm going to pick up the conditioning shape tape instead, and I'll place my order on that day. I think that's going to be it. Oh, so that was a letdown. That was like the one thing that I really wanted when I looked through the 21 Days of Beauty at a glance, and it's just a disappointment. Sad. Shawnee said hi. I'm sad still. I wanted that Venus. Eventually, I'll get the Venus XL2 palette, but I thought it was going to be on sale. Oops, just punched my laptop. All right, so on the disappointment day, they also have 50% off Ofra highlighters. I think I've tried one Ofra highlighter and I got it in a BoxyCharm. I don't know if I would spend that much money on a highlighter because even on sale, they're like $20. I think the Ofra highlighter that I had was a little bit like too dark for my skin tone. I don't know if I want to pick up. I do have like a shit ton of highlighters, so I know I don't need any more. But does anyone have an Ofra highlighter, and are they worth the hype, and should I maybe pick one up? Questions. Shawnee said, "You look beautiful, and sorry I'm late to the live." Thank you, and no worries about being late. This is already going. We're not even halfway through, and I'm just talking. Talking a little bit. I keep going on sidebars, and I think it's the cold brew, because I really don't drink cold brew, but I know I needed a little bump because I've just been really tired recently. And now I should have some water, so I'm not just drinking straight cold brew. All right, so the other two products that are on sale for this day, the 23rd, they're both skincare. We've got the Origins Ginseng Tinted Moisturizer, and then the Crepe Erase Two-Step Advanced Body Treatment System. Yeah, not interested, and they're still expensive. Righty. Moving on to the next day, and these are, okay, so this March 24th, Wednesday, March 24th, they have 50% off of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Now, once upon a time, I used to love this eyeshadow primer. It was really good underneath a whole bunch of different formulas. It lasted forever. Even though it was expensive, it lasted forever. And so I thought it was worth the price. Ever since then, I've tried a bunch of just more affordable options. Even like cheaper concealers work really well as eye primer. So I haven't actually bought that eye primer in a long time. Because I think now even on sale, it's a little bit overpriced. Because normally it's $24, which is still way too much money. On sale, it's $12. Like recently, I've just been loving using the Dermacol as an eye primer. I've been using this as a spot concealer, as an eye primer, and as an under eye concealer for like a year now, and I still am nowhere near to finishing it. This lasts forever, and this was like $10. Yeah, so I'd rather do that. Next, we have a 50% off the Lancome Cils Booster XL Lash Thickening Mascara Primer. I think I got a mini of this, and it just clumped my lashes and didn't really do anything. That being said, if you are looking for recommendations for anything like hair growth related, I'm not your girl. I have too much hair. I'm Puerto Rican. I have to pluck my brows weekly. I have to shave my legs daily. I've got hair. So I've never had to get like a lash growing serum. I've never had to do eyebrow growing anything because I have too much hair. I have the opposite problem. So if you were looking for something that's a better primer or like a lash growth serum, unfortunately, I'm not your girl. And the other two products on sale, again, like half of the products here, we have Strivectin moisturizing concentrate for wrinkles and stretch marks, and Aura Organic and Patchology. So I think that's an acne treatment line. Those are both 50% off. Just, eh. Okay, so that was the 24th. Moving on to Thursday, March 25th. Okay, so we've got some makeup here. First, they're actually doing a salon product. So they're doing a color gloss on sale for this day. I got my hair done in an Ulta salon once, and it wasn't, unfortunately, it wasn't fantastic. And I'm not going to go back. Actually, so I haven't cut my hair at a salon since before the panini started. I actually just recently cut my hair myself because it was getting too flat and it looked nasty and I hated it. It came out like a lot better than I thought it would. So I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So I'm not going to go to a salon or do anything until I'm vaccinated. That's just me. Because also, I'm also trying to be safe. I literally work from home. I stay home. I leave the apartment like once a week just to do essential shopping. And then other than that, I'm here. Anyway, sidebar. March 25th. 50% off Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel. Again, a moisturizer for $31 on sale. Not on sale, it's $62. If I were so inclined, I would go back and count the amount of moisturizers that are on sale. It's got to be like 30. I feel like every other day we're seeing at least one moisturizer, and some days it's more than one. There's also 50% off Indie Lee, which is a brand that has a brightening cleanser and toner. And that one's not as expensive. Not a huge fan. Okay. Actual makeup. Here we go. 50% off IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer. I remember when this first came out. I was kind of interested, but at that time, I had only tried like a mini sample of the actual CC cream that I got as a gift. And the shade just did not match me well. And because the shade didn't match, I didn't want to spend enough money for a full size because they're expensive. IT Cosmetics is expensive. It's $28 full price for a concealer, $14 on sale. Again, it's not interesting enough to make me want to try it, and I have a drawer full of concealer. It's not like the new Tarte Shape Tape that I actually really want to try now. You guys convinced me. I really want it now. All right, and the last thing on sale. Well, I don't know what this is. So it's 50% off of this Tarte Big Ego Brow. Could have workshopped that name a bit. So it's like a double, it's a kit. Ooh, that looks weird. Let me zoom in. So so they have two products here. You see this? So like this looks like a powder with a little mini brush and stuff, and then this is like a double-sided brow gel and thingy. Anyway, not interested. I've just been using my it's not even a brow product I've been using in my brows. I've been using this cream shadow from Maybelline. This is the Color Tattoo. This one is almost done. I've almost panned this whole thing. And I have a brand new one ready to go because I could not find a good black brow pomade. So I just use a cream shadow in my brows. Thea Isabel said, maybe I missed it, but what moisturizer do you use daily before makeup? And do you have normal skin or more dry? So normally in the winter, I do get a little bit more dry, but typically I have combo skin. So I get really oily like here and right around here. And then I'm really dry like right here. And then in the winter, it's just a little bit more dry. So typically I'm a little bit more dry. I use, it's either the CeraVe or the Cetaphil moisturizer. Right now in the morning, I have to go back and check, but I've got one of each. And in the morning, I use one that has SPF in the moisturizer. And then at night, it's just a regular moisturizer with no SPF. And I think I used them both, or at least one of them, in my last skincare video, which once this is processed, I'll throw it up in the cards. And again, I just get those because they're affordable and they work really well. I feel like I went through the time of thinking I had to spend a lot of money on skincare, especially as you're getting older. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get good skincare. I think if that's one thing we get out of this live stream is that we do not have to spend a lot of money to get good skincare. Home Life Love said hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. More like welcome to me chugging cold brew and constantly going off on tangents instead of talking about the actual 21 days of beauty. Okay, so that was everything for March 25th. So I think we're more than halfway done now, finally. All right, next, March 26th. So we've got quite a few things here. First, 50% off Kopari Beauty. 100% organic coconut melt and coconut exfoliant crush scrub. I don't know. I've not been using scrubs. Are these body scrubs or face scrubs? I can't tell. But I've not been using scrubs on my face. I just feel like it's been a little bit too rough. I've been a bit more gentler on my face recently. Next is 50% off Hey Honey, Kinship, Sand, and Sky, which is just a bunch of basically select skincare is also on sale for half off. Something I am actually kind of interested in. They are doing 50% off Lorac face palettes. Now, I've never tried a Lorac face palette, but if you've been with my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that you probably know that I love face palettes. I just have a soft spot for face palettes. I don't know what it is. Okay, so it's really only 3 of them that are on sale. I kind of thought they would come out with a new one. Lorac, I feel like they haven't really done much since the Lorac Pro 4 palette, have they? And I love their 1, 2, and 3. I've got them like right here. I love the Lorac 1, 2, and 3. The 4 was a little bit too mainstream. Those colors that they've been done before. I don't know. Christine said, consistency is key with skincare, not price. I agree. It's all about just getting your routine and like sticking to it, making sure you do it every morning and every night. Okay, so we're still on March 26th. Another skincare product they have for sale is the Clarins Double Serum, which is $90. Again, so expensive skincare. On sale for $45. And then they've got the Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow. I know this has been like a lot of people's like holy grail is the Gimme Brow. I needed something, well, A, I need black. I like black brows. And B, I needed something stronger. Like my brow hairs, you see how curly my hair is. If I let these grow out too long, my brow hairs curl. So I need a strong brow gel to hold them in place. And I'm sorry, but that teensy weensy little spoolie with just a little bit of product on it wasn't going to do shit for my brows. It just wasn't. So I've never gotten use out of that. But I know that's a lot of people's holy grail. So if that is your holy grail, the 26th would be your day to pick it up. Okay, so the second Saturday, March 27th, what do we got? Yeah, okay, so I can go off on another sidebar on this. So they have the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion on sale here. Now I've got a little story. So I used to use that product a few years ago because when I first moved in with my grandmother, she was kind of vicariously living a little bit through me in that she was trying to get me stuff that she didn't have when she was my age. There we go. Words. And one of those was like skincare stuff. And so she's trying to get me to use the Clinique skin lotion. It's expensive. It's like $30 for a bottle, and you can go through it pretty quickly too. So getting it on sale, I do think that sale price is decent. It's $14.97 or $75, but it's no better than the moisturizers I've used from the drugstore. But I feel like it's got like that cult behind it. Like I feel like a lot of women in my grandma's generation, like the Clinique, that was the go-to. And so like when she was like, oh, you need good skincare, you're in your 20s, you need Clinique. And I was like, no, I don't. It's expensive. And then it got to the point where she was basically pushing like Clinique into my cart to make me buy it when I didn't have the money. I'm like, excuse me, I don't have the money to buy this. No. And yeah, I feel like you don't need to get a product just for the name or for the brand. Good skincare is good skincare. And I'm going to keep repeating that over and over. Next, we have 50% off Tarte the Man Eater Mascara. I don't think I've ever tried a Tarte mascara that I've liked. I've tried a couple, and that was way back in the day. I didn't like them. Anyway. Okay, so the surprise steal, I saw once or twice. So they've got like a surprise thing that I'm even going to show you till the day of, which is kind of a pain in the butt. The whole point of having this is so you can plan around it, but whatever. They've also got a deep cleansing oil from DHC on sale. Again, too expensive. Skincare, meh. The last thing on sale for the 27th is 50% off Becca, the face primers. Now, I tried minis of their face primers, and I thought they were overhyped. I was never a fan of the face primers. I think now that Becca's closing down, again, like the highlighters, people are going to jump on these. So if you've ever liked the Becca primers, that would be the day. The 27th would be the day to get them. But I thought they were overpriced and they were overhyped for what they were, even back when everyone was loving them. Christine said that was one of my first moisturizers as an older kid because my mom used the 3-step system. Yes, the Clinique 3-step system. It's like, was it the face wash, the the toner? Yeah, the toner and the moisturizer. Heidi said I didn't like the moisturizer too much for what it was. No SPF either. Good point. There is no SPF in it. So that's another product you got to get. Not to say that all Clinique is trash. Clinique has some good products. Like their acne treatment gel. I love that stuff. It's actually really good. But like their traditional like staple products I have to consistently buy over and over, I think they're overpriced and overhyped. I just got cold brew on my face. So classy. So that's everything for the 27th. So that's the whole second week. We've only got one more week left. Let's see how many sidebars I can get off on this one. All right, and then just taking a quick look, it looks majority skincare. Like, look at this and tell me that the 21 Days of Beauty is basically about makeup now. Like, it's not. It's mainly skincare. Let's see. Can I count the makeup? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically one makeup product a day here. I wonder if anyone, I don't know if anyone's bored and you've got time, I would say go back, calculate the percentage, like count each product and see if I'm right. If over the years, like the amount of actual skincare products on the 21 days has increased, because I'm just curious and I don't like math. So I don't personally want to do it, but I'm really curious about it. Katie is here. Hi, Katie. Because I think it is. I think we're just slowly getting more and more skincare. And I think eventually we're going to get to the point where it's just like, it's like a skincare event instead of an actual like beauty event. All right. Oh, speaking of Clinique, starting off Sunday, March 28th, 50% off Clinique concealer, which that's another thing about Clinique. Their shade ranges suck. Heidi said, I generally like Clinique for foundation and other stuff, though just not the yellow moisturizer. That is one thing, though. Their shade ranges are not great. They're not. And for such an established and brand that's doing really well, their shade ranges should be better. So I'm not even interested in that concealer. There's also another Juice Beauty product that was $80 full size. It's the Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. I'm not interested. So they do have the Fix Plus on sale for this day. Fix Plus to me is like the Laura Mercier powder, where I will get it every now and then to treat myself. Let me see. Do I have one here? I do. So I have a Fix Plus in my drawer. I do enjoy it. I do use it. I don't have a regular one here, but the regular Milani Make It Last, dupe. It works just as well. I enjoy them, but every now and then I will pick myself up a Fix Plus because I like the scent, and it makes me feel a little fancy. But you don't need to use it, you know. If I can pick it up, the Wet n Wild sprays, just as good. The Milani sprays, really good. So yeah, if you're interested, I would say pick up the Fix Plus that day because $14.50 is a steal. Also, I don't know if anyone has an actual MAC store nearby, But every limited edition collection that comes out, they come out with a Fix Plus bottle, and they normally go on sale immediately. So if you go to your local MAC store, check the back, because odds are they've got Fix Plus on sale. And it's the same Fix Plus. Miss Bennett is here. Hello. She said, just came here and depotting some eyeshadows while watching the live. Ooh, what are you depotting? I'm curious. Actually, so I haven't depotted anything in a long time. I gotta go through my eyeshadows. Find some. Do some experimentation. All right, anyway, so that's everything for Sunday, March 28th. Moving over to March 29th. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I kind of like this product, but I'm not going to get it. Okay. First off, we have 50% off Perricone MD serums. I don't need that. Not interested. They also have the Mario Badescu skincare kit. So those sprays, you know, the purple sprays, honestly, they really don't do much. I personally liked them because they smelled good and they made me feel fancy, but they really don't do much. It's like spraying fancy water on your face, essentially. Yeah. So the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Setting Powder. I thought $30 for like a pressed powder was a bit ridiculous, especially when my favorites are either $1 or $5. It's on sale for $15. I think that's just too much. Now, speaking of my big bushy curly brows, the first brow gel that I found that could ever tame them was the ABH Clear Brow Gel. I loved that brow gel to death. So I would say the $11 would be worth it for the ABH Clear Brow Gel. The dupe I did find for the ABH Clear Brow Gel, though, is the NYX Control Freak. So this is what I use daily to hold everything in place. But again, treating myself, I would get the ABH, but not for $22. $22 was a lot for a clear brow gel, you know? So that $11, I'd say that's worth it. And I do enjoy that. But only if you have like really thick, bushy brows. If you have thin brows, I don't think you need something that hardcore because it will make your brows crunchy. If you don't like crunchy brows, you're not going to like it. Oh, you're depotting the OG Jaclyn Hill palette? Ooh, good luck. Good luck. And I want to see pictures. Hopefully you post on the Instagram. Oh, Pranika's here. She said, I'll watch the playback later. Yes, I saw either all or some of the days, and there's only like 2 to 3 days I'm interested in buying something from. Same. Yeah, it has not been that great. I think my favorite 21 Days of Beauty, when was it? I think it was either late 2018 or early 2019. It was when they first got MAC into Ulta, and they had the MAC paint pots in the 21 Days of Beauty. I think it was only 1 or 2 sales they had the paint pots in, and then they stopped. And they really don't have that much MAC, like decent products in the 21 Days of Beauty anymore. All right, so that is everything for the 29th. Only have a few days left. So March 30th, Tuesday, March 30th, they have 50% off the Beauty Blender Dream Swirl Blend and Cleanse set. Why does this look like looks like a candy? I don't want it. Also, never spend $10 or $20 on a beauty blender. The Shop Missy sponges are $1 and they're amazing. Please don't spend your money. Next, they have 50% off Nude Stick, Nudies Matte Blush and Bronze. They look like sticks, blush and bronze sticks. I've never tried those and I've never seen them. So that's up in the air. Well, next, they have the Skin Iceland Eye Gel, Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. Again, that's expensive for a single-use product. It's $7 for a single-use eye patch. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Last, they have 50% off Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Yeah. Again, I feel like that's something that I've never been tempted to try. And then even for the price, so it's normally $28, on sale for $13.50. I don't know. I've just never really been super interested in that. All right, moving on. March 31st. This is all skincare. So, I mean, technically too, because this is a primer. So they have 50% off the All-Nighter Face Makeup Primer. I didn't even know they had a primer. They got 50% off Peter Thomas Roth, the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. Wow, that is a mouthful. $26 on sale. Even then, nah. I was actually sent the serum of that in PR, and while it worked really nicely, again, I thought it was too pricey. Last two. Oh, they have self-tanning. I don't self-tan. I'm not interested. So I'm not going to do anything there. And then they've got 50% off CourseRx, hand skin. It's basically K-Beauty. It's also K-Beauty skincare is half off. And that is something I'm really interested in placing an order from Yes Style. I've heard really good things about the K-Beauty products and then also the skincare from Yes Style. So I'm kind of interested. Has anyone placed orders from Yes Style? Do you have any products you like from them? Let me know like in the comments after this goes up, because that's something probably not anytime soon, because I did just place a huge Shop and Say order and a couple other things. But eventually I do want to try stuff from Yes Style. Okay, we only got a couple of days left. First, April 1st. So this is Thursday, April 1st. They have 50% off KKW Beauty lip liners. I don't think I'm ever going to buy anything from KKW Beauty at this point. It's just, at this point, it's like, why bother? They have 50% off Dr. Brandt Skin Exfoliant and Pore Refiner Primer. Yeah, just meh. They have 50% off Derma Blend powders. So those are $29 going down to $14.50. How big are those powders? That might be worth it if they're like a big tub of powder, but if it's a small little thing, let's see. How big are you? Oh, it's only 1 ounce. Okay, that's a lot. It's a lot of money for that. So no. And then First Aid Beauty, a travel set. I just had these in, I think, my last empties video that I just filmed. And First Aid Beauty is, again, I think another brand that's just overpriced. And this is a mini set that was $24, now for $12. But those minis you can get as a point perk or a reward or as a free sample. I think that's just, yeah, again, just another disappointing bleh. April 2nd. Oh, remember when the face tape foundation caused a shitstorm? Remember way back in the day? So the face tape foundation's on sale. I have to say, I'm not even interested a little bit in trying that. Next, they have the Exuviance, a face peel. Not interested again. 50% off Stila, One Step Correcting and Brightening Primer. That's the swirly primer. $18 for a primer is still a lot on sale. So, meh. They have 50% off Estee Lauder. Ooh, that sounds weird now. Skincare, still, meh. Okay. Buxom, 50% off shiny liquid lipstick and plumping lip polish. Again, none of these products, it feels like back in the day, a couple years ago, it felt like the 21 Days of Beauty was like where the hot makeup was, the cool new products, where the trends were. It did not feel like it is now, where it's basically the products that just aren't selling. Now it's like the bottom of the barrel. It's like, we need to get these out the door before they expire. Here you go. That's what it feels like now. It doesn't feel like I'm excited to look and see what new products I can get a steal on. Now it's like, so what's been in their back storage room for a couple of years and they need to get rid of? Yeah, that's just how I feel. The very last day. I want to say last but not least, but I feel like last and blah. They have their other big ticket items. So they have their ABH Brow Wizzes on sale this day. So they saved, a lot of people go for the Brow Wizzes. I personally don't, just because of the way that I do my brows and how thick they are. I don't like using those thin pencils, but those are on sale for half off. So I know a lot of people, that's going to be the day, April 3rd. If you're interested in getting your Brow Wizzes, that's the day. They have 50% off the Peter Thomas Roth complexion correction pads. I've tried these. They're not great. Back when I was still timid and meek and I shopped by myself at Sephora and let people intimidate me, I asked for, I forgot, I wasn't looking for those pads. I asked for, I think, a serum, and I basically had one of the employees from the skincare section talk mad shit about my skin and was like, oh, you need this because your skin looks like this, you need this, and so she put like a whole bunch of stuff into my bag, and I was too timid and stuff to like speak up, so I ended up putting some things back, but I ended up getting those correction pads, and they were way too much money for what they were, and they weren't even that great, so don't buy it. Again, other skincare, they have 50% off the Dermalogica Age Smart Multivitamin Power Firm. Not interested. I wonder what these are. These surprise beauties to be revealed. I wonder if that's going to be like an actual like hot makeup item, or if it's going to be like another like random skincare product, because I think this is the first time I've seen that where they're not actually revealing what the product is until the day of. I think that's new. And it looks like they're doing that once per week. Yeah, so they're doing that the 27th and the 3rd. And I think they did that today too. So they did it today, and then they're doing it. Oh, so it's a perfume. It could be a perfume because today's surprise steal is a perfume. So maybe they're trying to bring in more perfumes. Maybe. Anyway, what else is left in that last day? The last product, or the last day, is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara. Now, here's another hot take. I never liked that mascara either. I tried a mini, and I think I tried a full size, and I don't like the mini, like these. Let me see if I zoom in. The way that this brush is, how tiny those bristles are. I have long lashes and I have thick lashes, and I never liked mascara wands like that. They just didn't really do too much for me. And I feel like I always poked myself in the eye with those. Then again, I'm not really that coordinated, but I always struggled with those. Anyway. So that's everything. That's everything for the 21 Days of Beauty. And I have to say, I think that is the most underwhelming 21 Days of Beauty yet. And again, once this processes, I will have my playlist up in the cards of the rest of my 21 Days of Beauty. You guys go back and rewatch and let me know if those other ones are better, or if I'm just like misremembering them, and maybe that the other ones weren't as good either. But yeah, so I think the only product I'm actually going to pick up from the sale, I think I'm just going to get that the creamy Shape Tape, because I'm curious and I could actually do a video on that. So I think I'm just going to get the creamy Shape Tape, and then all the products I had in my bag. The Kylie Cosmetics, the NYX eyeliners that I really want to get. Yeah, Christine said, yep, snooze fest. Agreed. It's just, who knows? I just mentioned before that I was shopping more at Ulta than at Sephora, but I think I am going to take more advantage of the Sephora sale in April, because there are quite a few things I want to get during the Sephora sale, and I'm kind of already making a list. So I am also going to do a live stream in a couple of weeks before the Sephora sale and talk about, and hopefully by then I'll actually have my cart ready, so I'll probably just place my order like that first night on Friday. But I'll do a live stream then too to talk about what I'm going to get, the products, because that's the way I do the Sephora sale, since they don't have a list of products. It's across the board. So I talk about what's in my cart and what I am going to get, and then I talk about my recommendations and what I would suggest you get if you're not quite sure what you want to get. So look forward to that coming in a couple of weeks. But yeah, unfortunately, 21 Days of Beauty is just sad. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Once I get the creamy Shape Tape, I will probably do you guys want to see, okay, question. So if I were to get the creamy Shape Tape, would you want to see a first impressions, or would you want to see a first impressions and a full review in one video? So like I film the first impressions, but I don't post it until I have my full review ready, and I kind of smush them all into one video. Do you guys have a preference? Thea Isabel said, can't wait for the Sephora video. Yeah, I think it's good. At least, if anything, it's going to be more exciting. It's going to be the Sephora video, because I have so many thoughts already. Like, I already have a couple things that I want to buy, but also, like, recommendations that I have. A little bit more exciting. Christine said full review. So then it'll be a couple of weeks then after I get the concealer before I post it. And that is one thing. I know my videos get a little bit less views when I wait longer to post a review, but I personally like actually thoroughly testing a product before posting a review, as opposed to doing it like a one-day wear test and calling it a full review. I'm not a fan of that. Alrighty. So I've talked for a good hour and a half straight. Thank you guys for joining me, even though I'm sorry, it was pretty boring. The 21 Days of Beauty is just pretty boring now, which is a little sad. But thank you for joining me on this little adventure. Come in a couple of weeks to the Sephora live stream, because I'm sure that one will be at least a little bit more exciting. And I will have products, because what I like to do is pull products from my collection in order to show you guys swatches of products that I do recommend. So I do think that Sephora one's going to be a little bit more exciting. Thea Isabel said, I like the variation, some quick ones and some more in-depth reviews. Very fun to watch the live streams as well. Yay! I'm glad you actually enjoyed the live stream. And I'm actually pretty happy with this setup. So I will go back and rewatch it to make sure like the lighting is decent and the audio is decent, because this is my very first live stream here in the new beauty space. And I'm just really happy with how it looks right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video or live stream. Bye.